forward and back.
Nice.
But yeah, we're here today with a special Fox v Sheik coaching, my specialty. I win that all the time for sure. It's a tough matchup, so I actually am really excited to watch Tempo kind of play you. And I saw it was actually kind of a good game. I didn't see the game.
Yeah. This is the reason I picked. I think this is the only one where I didn't get forced off, so I pulled this one out. And that's the one I showed Neeks, and that's why I still have it around.
Okay, so I don't know if that's the first or second one you sent me or anything.
This is the second one. Yeah, the first one was like it was really bad. Like we were like homie stalking. I don't even know. I didn't watch the whole set through. It was that bad.
Is that bad? But you know, at least if there's like a couple things for me to look at, I can give you a new idea maybe about the matchup, and we'll go from there. So, before we get started today, I wanted to ask, what was kind of one thing you were hoping to get out of our coaching session today?
Well, as long as I can pull up like something that I can use in like a game plan, because I don't really have like any game plans. I should, but I don't. Yeah, I need a game plan, or like a more like broad sense of a game plan. Like, I mean, like for example, like my game plan for sure is just like, you know, don't nair at her at, you know, under like 40%. Like try to just try to drill and drill. Yeah, just try to drill, and then like, you know, just, you know, one for like little things like that. That's the only thing I really have.
Yeah,
I don't have like a great. Yeah. Sorry
to interrupt. I was gonna say it sounds like you have ideas, but it doesn't sound like you really have a solid game plan here. So today we'll kind of try and go over that. I think this will take like half an hour because we're just gonna go over the couple games, and it sounds like one's a 4 stock. So I'm just gonna hop right to it, and I wrote down that we're kind of trying to figure out more of a game plan against Sheik. So let me just start this again.
Sounds good.
I wish I didn't start the game
in the middle. Yeah.
In the middle. So
yeah.
1 freaking second. I could just do this.
Clearly, I'm a better player at this point.
At this point, exactly.
Tempo, farms, tempo. That's all I need to see.
Is this the same game? No, it's not.
What? No, it's a different one. That was for someone else.
I'm being funny.
They were playing like 3 characters. I don't understand what was happening. I had to fish for this. This was a while ago.
I'm trying to see if I could pull up the start of this game.
Yeah.
Because it looks like, oh my god. I'm so dumb. Sorry about this.
Oh, it's okay.
And this is the game. Neeks, okay. You went over Neeks.
Yeah. The names are different, so I don't talk about that.
Yeah, we could tell that way. So here is.
Yeah.
Just watch it through. Actually, the reason I wanted to do that is because I think it looks like you got a solid opening at the start, and I wanted to see kind of how you got that. It looks like this is quite the aggressive start from you, would you say?
Well, I can't see anything. Anything's still kind of the same on my screen. I'm still seeing tempos. The tempo set.
You're supposed to see my monitor.
Oh, okay. I did not see that.
Yeah. Scuff start, but you know, we'll figure it out.
That's okay.
This is why we do things like this. Let's see. How about this? Can you see the game now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to start once again at the very
there
start. And I just wanted to comment, you just fucking go in. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You go in and shine, tempo is so not ready.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I feel like that's kind of the point, right? Fox just got to be there in front of their face.
Yeah, it's pretty, I thought it worked out. You know,
it worked out.
Wrong answers. I just found it was interesting that you just you went in, you got one of the craziest starters. You shine his up tilt.
Shine grab is beautiful. I just spam it all the time.
Yeah, it's super good. I felt like you got kind of lucky, but that's gonna happen a lot if you play Fox or regular Sheik. So we're gonna move on from that. Because apparently I started it like halfway through. No biggie, so we get the up smash. You actually get quite the
your stream closed again.
Yep. Whoops. Oh. I meant to bring it back up. That's funny. There we go. Now we don't have to worry. Now it'll be okay. I just had display capture on my Streamlabs. I thought maybe it would work like that for Discord. But anyway, let's go back to this. So I was going to just comment on this follow-up. I wanted to see if probably we could get more off of it. And you got, I feel like more up tilts or another up smash.
Yeah. I think, I don't even know, like, originally, like, is he, that first up smash, I don't even know if he can, that's the thing, I've just noticed, all I know is that at this, like, low percent when I'm like Sheik is that I'm not, like, supposed to go for a fault, because I know they can just, like, bear me out of up air if I try to up air him. Usually, like at least that's what I do to other foxes when I was playing Sheik, like at this percent. So I feel like up smash was like the reason I go for it is because I know like at worst I'll just trade or something.
Up smash is good. I was gonna comment that you can always up throw up air Sheik. I'm pretty sure at 0, but it's like it's pretty tight. So the better players you're right. You're gonna get bared if you don't do it like frame perfect. So again, I have no problems with it except when you drop the combo, where it's like you got the up tilt. Maybe it looks like you're trying to be sick. It's also the start of the game, and things are quite hectic. So we're gonna kind of move on from that. I guess what I'm already noticing is you said you had no game plan, so it seems like you made one, and it was just don't give them time to breathe. Like you do a really good nair on his shield here. Wow.
Yeah, I think that was one thing I saw you seen earlier is that like even though when I'm like able to put someone or like as he was saying I was putting them into shield. He's like I was doing that, but like I wasn't really keeping the pressure on. But even though that's my advantage is like when they're in shield.
Yeah. Yeah, that is an advantage. Like if you hit someone's shield, like that's not a good thing for them. Usually they have to do something right, and if they make a mistake, like they're gonna get punished. I just want to. I wonder if I can. It's just like half. Wow. Thank you, VLC. I thought we would do a little better than this. Slower. This is garbage, but
yeah.
What I wanted to comment on here is what you'll find with an aggressive playstyle like this, where you don't really have a full idea what you're doing, you just know to go in. Is random stuff like this is gonna happen a lot, where like you're in, nothing's happening. You do a really good nair on his shield. Like I feel like you had a solid, like it was pretty solid to this grab, where you kind of hoped it would work. You were kind of maybe on a read. This is also like 10 seconds in the game. so yeah, the more aggressive you go, the more random things are going to happen to you.
Yeah. I think, I think it's just because I got that hit on shield. Like, I think one thing that I was like trying to keep in my head is that when I get like Sheik fairs, like I'm just trying to like, because Sheik will fair me at some point. I'm just kind of waiting to see like what they do after they fair, and then I'm like, okay, let's try to punish it. Okay. And usually I try and grab, which is why I went after him after he, because I was hoping that he wouldn't be like, I was punished just landing, but I spot dodged my grab.
Think about I guess Sheik's pressure, and you said you like fair and you wait to see what she's gonna do, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the time, I would argue that you don't really have time to react, and that's why a lot of foxes will just like hold down. Because why react when she tries to pressure you? You just hold down and you get a grab. Yeah. So let's kind of go. I'm gonna go back a tiny bit because I feel like we're talking a lot. We got a lot of ideas actually.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. We got a good narrative. Yeah. We were just commenting.
That's a classic fumble getting down smash and then try and grab again.
Yeah. And even like when you're getting tech chase, I'm not going to comment too much because just do it off.
I don't know how to beat tempo. I'm just too good at the game.
I actually would argue that you could definitely this year become good enough with Sheik and give him a run for his money if you keep up lessons like this and you analyze hard and you really think about your game plan. But also, I'm sure you just want to get better against Sheik in general.
Yeah.
Like we said, we just wanted a game plan, so we're not going to comment on the tech chase. You play this very nicely. You kind of get lucky again, but as I said before, what's going to happen with that up tilt? Did you do a ledge dash up tilt?
Yeah, I did ledge dash up tilt. Nice. Spent a lot of time on my ledge dashes.
Yeah, it would have been nice if it could have been turned around, but that's even
harder. Yeah. Must have been like I think a lot of this is execution. Like, I don't know. I definitely know that I didn't practice my execution enough as Fox. I think it's because I'd been playing Doc and then Sheik already for 2 years. And I just kind of like went into Fox without spending too much time on like relearning like his stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get execution tested on things you never expected to even be a problem.
Yeah, I would just hold down with Doc and down smash and it would work out.
It would work. Well, with this character, you can hold down and do anything. Usually, shine is the answer, but. Anyway, so why did you get nared out of shield here? You're up tilting. He back airs you, try to back air back, but then you what the? I would say so. You were saying like it's like an execution test. This kind of matchup, right? Because you get grabbed once and you get tech chase and you die. Would you argue? Would you say that or no?
Sorry. I was just a bit loud in the background, but sorry. Can you repeat that question?
What I was asking. Oh shit. I lose my track. You're saying this matchup was like an execution test, or there's a lot of execution, right?
Yeah.
And do you think like you get down thrown and you get tech chase and you just die?
Yeah, I feel like that happened. Actually, that happened in my set in Gommel, where like well, the Sheik is like he picked it up as he was going on. Like he picked up his tech chases as he was going on, and I just felt like at first like he wasn't doing any tech chases, but like I feel like I can't get out of them. But I know there's some type of way, but I'm not sure exactly like what to do about it. Like I try to mix up my patterns, but
yeah,
I'll
go over that if it gets like if I see that you're being tech chased and like you probably should mix it up, I'm just gonna point it out. But that first one, it's like I don't know, whatever, man. So the reason I'm pointing this out right now is because I want to like teach, or I just want to go over a simple concept. Is you see how like you just hit a shield, you took like a second to regain, like to kind of see where you're at, and already he's boom.
Yeah.
I would already be ready if you're thinking of doing these kind of safe aerials on shield like you are, which is fine. Get out of there, or be holding down if you're ready for a nair to shield. That's a read, but in general, I would just get out of there. I don't know if you had the time or what, but
I think I was just back airing in that area, and then he happened to shield it, and then he punished me for doing it. I think he just punished me for doing that. He more punished me for the back air. More than me thinking about what was going to happen after.
He punished you for the bear. Fair enough. I was just thinking next time to add to our gameplay, because that's kind of what we're trying to do here. Just like if you're going to do those safe aerials, just move away or be ready to follow up with a shine or a crouch cancel.
Yeah.
Because there you just were doing nothing, and he just magically move out.
Yeah.
You magically messed up, and then you miss a ledge dash. So we'll just move on from that. That's stock. We're like 14 minutes in, only a stock in, so we're at a good pace.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching out for the full charging. I definitely know that they're foaming at the mouth to throw it at me, so I'm like always keeping an eye out.
Hey, that's actually a good point, like, or a good tip. I even think about that for Samus, where it's like they have that charge. Just keep it in mind. You don't need to like, be crazy about it. Just keep it in mind.
Yeah.
So you back air him to the lead, you up smash him.
I like to also execution test people who ledge dash, just like they do to me.
Yeah, and Sheik's is way more execution testable.
Yeah.
That's not. I made that up, but you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. No, I'm not great at playing out. I don't know. The way I think about playing out of the corner is more like why play neutral in the corner when I can just ledge dash for like 14 glint. I don't know why. That's kind of my idea. It's just like I'm just gonna win in the corner by ledge dashing and getting central, like the center stage again.
Yeah, that's a way to deal with things, and quite honestly, works out 90% of the time. So I agree.
I would really
ledge dash. Yeah.
Sorry, if I could actually hit my ledge dashes, yeah.
This whole game has just felt so chaotic. I feel like both of you are just chaotic players, probably. Like, what do you back air again? Like, that's some good shit. You're doing some good Fox stuff.
Yeah. I got some stuff down, Yeah, say like I think like I'm pretty bad at converting off my hits. I think that's one thing I just.
Let's go over something real quick. What's kind of your game plan for coming back against Sheik here? So in a bit, you'll see you get knocked off stage. I went back way too far.
Yeah.
I thought it was still during that stock. So we get knocked off here. I think he up tilted you, so you still have your jump and you shine, good shine. But what happens? Like, why do you lose the stock?
I think I just jumped way too close to his back air.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're
I was jumping back so far.
Yeah.
I should. Yeah.
He was ready to cover you jumping. Maybe that's a habit you have, and he knows you.
Yeah, I think like I should have shine stalled. Like I think just because of where I had shine stalled was like putting myself in a really bad spot because there's no way I can do my like double jump back to ledge from that position.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm pretty much, I think, from that position, like the second I shine stalled right there, I think I was dead, because like it's like if I try to up B, he's gonna punish me for that. And I think I was just I put myself in the spot where I was like I was gonna lose the stock, because Tempo was definitely gonna pick up on it anyways.
You're absolutely right. But since this is the first or the second stock rather, yeah, we could just have thought of keeping the shine going and double jumping sweet spot. So that's something. If you're ever doing that shine, or you're like out here and you don't know what to do, I think that works out for a lot of foxes. They just hold the shine and they go down here, or they just sweet spot the ledge. That doesn't always work, obviously, but that's something we can add to our gameplay, and if Sheik has you in this position again.
Yeah.
And we're gonna move on, because I hyperanalyze a lot, I guess.
I don't know.
It's it's just my style of doing things, I guess. So I'm gonna keep trying to, be helpful. So let's see what happens here.
Oh, I'm shine there.
Like, you come back.
I think I was just trying to catch him jumping around.
And you did that, except
you
just maybe you just went to the ground and did nothing. It kind of looks like
I kind of just landed emptily. Let him grab me.
Yeah, you didn't even have it up. You didn't do anything. You could have done a tilt, you could have done a shine, and you just what happened, this is my theory, is you were not expecting this situation at all.
Yeah, probably.
So that's going to happen a lot against Sheik in the scramble situations. Let's kind of come up together with a game plan that you could do if you're just I don't know, you should have a plan C. You know what I mean? You should have something you're automatically ready to do against Sheik at this %, which is usually crouch cancel. She just grabbed you, so maybe what could we have done here differently? That's all. That's all I'm thinking. Here, shine. She goes down. Instead of jumping down here with her, I would suggest actually using the space. Probably the top platform.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would.
What if I just kind of I don't know, maybe I just jumped in too early. I should have maybe waited until see what he was gonna do. But I guess I don't know if I'm at a disadvantage if I'm above Sheik, but I don't know. I think I am.
I guess you have the advantage wherever you are against Sheik.
Okay.
Because when you're above her, you could drill her.
Yeah.
So that's something I was gonna bring up too. You could in terms of things of anything you could have done here. If you just went down with a drill, even that would have been better. Maybe a close grab. So we just need to have something in mind when doing things. It just, if you just picked up a character, it's really hard to think that fast. So that's okay. Let's just think of a simple game plan to kind of build on. And at that time, I think the simple game plan would have been to take just use the space a bit better. To what I would have maybe done as Fox here is I would have ran to the top platform, gone to this platform, done a drill.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
But now we're getting tech chase, and that's what matters. And I don't really need to talk about this because you're trying to do it. You just ambiguous DI when you're getting down.
I was trying to do. Okay, I was trying to do this. This was before I told Wheel Temple I was trying. This the frame perfect. It was kind of unnecessary to go for, but I was going for frame perfect shine that you can do on the ambiguous DI.
Yeah.
It's extremely impractical, but I was just going for it in this game, I'm pretty sure.
I get shined perfectly in that situation all the time. It sucks. What you have to do is, perfect tech chase. And the reason I brought this up is I think ambiguous DI is super good for Fox. You should be doing that, and then you should be trying to shine out of it. It sounds like you have the right idea.
Okay.
Because that's what I try to discourage is tech DIing away all the time. Maybe one in every 10 techs. But if you can really make the question sheet or make the sheet question where you're gonna land, that's an extra question. It makes it harder to react. So moving on. Whoa, that was sick. Let me just see that again. Drill, shine. You missed the grab.
This is just the execution errors all over the place.
That's fine. What matters if you have the right idea, I guess.
Yeah.
because you have that was such a nice like dash dance around the down smash, like
Yeah,
I think that you're a Sheik, or you played Sheik, I could tell.
Yeah.
Like you space around the down smash so well. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like that was more of like a. So I think of when I'm playing, like when I get these openings, I don't feel like I was like being smart about it. I think it's just like it just happened. I just saw it and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I can. I think I just got lucky. I think most of the time I'm just getting lucky. I don't think I'm like really creating a lot of these openings. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I was just dash dancing. He happened to like completely whiff his dash attack. I'm like, okay. And then I just was able to grab him before he down smashed. I don't think I was really thinking that he was going to down smash.
Sure. But you have a very, like, because you played Sheik, you have a very good understanding of Sheik, right? That makes sense. And I think you just have, like, you probably intrinsically knew that you probably could just, like, go for that grab there.
Yeah.
I had a thought. One sec. I'm going to rewatch this. I know it's lucky that you get that grab and you didn't get down smash. And by all means, it is. But that's just kind of the matchup, and I said you're gonna get lucky a lot, as much as you're gonna get unlucky as you feel. See that? Is, like, I see what you mean. Could have got down smash instead, but just run with it, because that's gonna happen. It's like, if you don't know how to take advantage of this situation, you kind of got very unlucky here. By the way, I don't even know how he got out of that up air. Just misspaced somehow, just magically. Like, you know, I don't know, top player difference.
Yeah.
Skill difference. Anyway, I thought that was a very nice play from you, honestly.
Okay.
And you should probably, if you have an idea of what you're doing here, or like you understand what you were trying to go for here, then that's probably what you should have, like, make your game plan about more. Is like dash dancing around Sheik's moves and grabbing her for them.
Yeah.
And that's like a really good game plan. That's only one part of it, though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
again, kind of like,
you could have done like you could have waited with Shine and
deeper, just spawn deeper in my Shine stall.
Yeah, instead of double jumping or trying to force out your double jump, you could just be waiting or mashing out a Shine, so you could spot a double jump to the ledge, because he really isn't covering that at all. I don't think he's like, you would have grabbed the ledge before he did. I'm pretty sure. Well, that's just something I wrote. I even took note of. Is that's probably something you should add to your recovery game plan. Is just try to double jump or Shine, then double jump to the ledge more.
Yeah, I do that a lot against Falco.
Are you
definitely
insane, or have you lost your mind here?
Well, I mean, let's play Floss, you know. At the same time, like, while I get lucky, I still gotta do the hard stuff.
You play Melee. You play.
Okay.
So you're crazy already. You don't need to say you play Fox.
That's true.
I just thought, I was like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
And you're also 2 stocks out at like, fuck it at this point.
Yeah, tempo is just like, I mean, I was, that's okay. Again, like, I was doing that, I just, the first 2 stocks were real. Then I just kind of like,
I think we'll move on to the next game, because you said this was a lot closer and better, right?
This was, well, we kind of homie stocked each other. It was a very weird set. I think they were like, they kind of gave up and set as well in their next character, but they won this game. I don't really know what happened.
Okay, so we'll watch it. We are kind of, I know I said half an hour, but I've been running it for like an hour with Man, so we're just going to go until this game.
Sure.
And hopefully we have a better idea what to do. So let's, maybe not homie stock, I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly, Ennis homie stalked me last night, and there's a place.
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped doing that. This was like a long time ago. I don't even really say GGs anymore, unless like, or in the Smash GG chat. I'm just doing it in the Slippy chat. And that's good enough for me.
Toxic. I see.
I'm moving. I'm move quick. I'm move quick now.
I'm just trying to get the first 2% here.
Tempo.
Yeah, he hits you with a back air. You just run in.
Yeah, I definitely could have punished that back air. I definitely messed up. Like I ran in, shielded. I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, you should have, or Shine, or
done anything.
Crouch cancel. Yeah, done anything.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, you get a Shine. Not much to get because it goes far away from you, where you were expecting.
Yeah.
Why did the Shine work? Let's see.
I did that Shine work.
He was coming off
I don't
the
know.
platform. So the reason I'm pointing this out, also, hey, Nico Sama, I think it's important that we point this out, because like sure a shine hit here, but I think like a back air could have hit here or an up air. Like, if
Yeah.
you're trying to really call tempo out, then that's
Mhm.
probably better than like a random shine in the air. Maybe you expected him to
Yeah.
slide across the platform.
I think actually I possibly bad. It's a habit I get from the like Falcos who try to jump off from there and just like shine him, and then I try to tech chase him off of that. So like against Sheik, it's just not as good from the air.
Yeah, I would try for something juicier because if you like you up air here, for instance, and even if she gets
Yeah.
the best possible case for defensive move, which is teching the
Yeah.
platform, then you have your follow up like you do on Falco. If you hit her with an up air and she's in the air, that's great. We can like shark her.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just something to keep in mind if you're going to try and call Sheik coming out from a platform. It's just like use another move, then only shine. Maybe try another one. Maybe try your whole arsenal. I don't know.
Yeah.
All the moves work. But
Sure.
I would try up air or back air probably. I'm gonna probably not say too much about this tech chase.
Yeah. I think I was trying to. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to my percent.
Yeah.
I was probably trying to shine stall there. Is mostly what I was.
And then you got
I
fucking
was,
down smashed.
Yeah, I just got down smashed. Yeah, I had to hold down more.
That is always a good thing to keep in mind. Hold down more.
Yeah.
ABCs. Always be crouching. That's what rabbit time. I'm just gonna go back and see if I want to comment on anything. That was so good.
Yeah,
that crouch cancel. Because that's what we're talking about, right? We're saying you should be doing literally anything, and there you did. Wow. I'm just gonna rewatch this whole stock one more time.
Hoping that he would not crouch cancel.
I didn't mean to go back this far.
Well, that's okay.
That's like fuck. Like, I think a lot of the reason you're getting just hit randomly here
Yeah.
is what I'm gonna call no gameplay and aggression. You know what I mean?
Sorry. Repeat that again?
No gameplay and aggression. Where like you're going in with no idea of what you're doing.
Yeah,
it's just like
definitely.
what you said is your problem. So
Yeah.
what I'll point out is remember that scenario I just pointed out with the shine on the platform. Like you probably could have tried to call it out more. That's probably what we should be focusing on instead of just kind of running at Sheik and hoping for the best. Like you do here. So that's something we should be avoiding. It's just like it just seems like you're running around when even like I think you should probably set up on the other side of the stage if you're trying to like bait something out and just kind of like shoot some lasers at least. Shoot a couple. At least a couple. Do whatever you did here, which is like jump around.
Just trying to like catch him with back air pretty much. Just like
yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm still playing my Fox like a Sheik sometimes.
That's fair.
You know,
I mean, you played Sheik for so long.
Yeah.
That is fair. I would just if you should really stick with one character. Fox is great. He probably suits you really well. Already.
I'm done with the other characters.
Yeah, be done with the other characters, please. Just for
Yeah.
That's what I try. I think, maining one character is the best. So what were we kind of pointing out after? So we were saying the aggressions kind of could use some work on here. Do you know why this crouch cancel worked?
No idea. I think I was just holding down. I think I just saw my percent. I mostly saw like everything just works at this percent.
The answer is you crouch canceled perfectly at the right time, thinking. So you were guessing or thinking that he was going to kind of wall you out with a fair, a bear, or in this case, best for you, an F tilt. So that's probably a really good thing to keep in mind when you're playing her, and something to keep abusing is if it seems like you took perfect advantage of it here by just thinking. You know when she gets crouch canceled. You played her.
Yeah.
So that was perfect. Kudos to you. That's all I wanted to say. Like that, add that to your game plan, please.
Yeah.
Running in and just like guessing that they're gonna throw something out because you could just do that.
Yeah.
The worst they're gonna do is call you out with the grab, but that's not what was happening there.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen that often. I feel like players at my level just don't grab.
Not just that, it's not gonna happen. Like you're playing tempo, right? You're the one.
This is a different person actually. This is a different.
Oh, my bad.
This is RHF, I think. Riff.
Okay. Cool. The reason I
this was a Sorry, this was a tournament set, unlike the one with Tempo. Tempo, we were just playing friendlies. This one was an actual tournament.
Okay, thanks for clarifying. I should have
Yeah.
read into that a bit more.
I should have said that. That's my fault. No, I should have told you.
No problem, no problem. What was I about to say here? I swear I was about to... Get the grab up air. I think that's all we should keep going from here. So,
yeah.
You know, you get the up air. You do the thing where I was just talking about where you're kind of below Sheik, so you start sharking her. Get a nice crouch cancel. Let me just watch this one more time. Sorry. Shine bear, and he fares. What the?
Yeah. Well, we both. So maybe like they thought I was coming out for up air, and they're just like gonna slap him on the side. But
I'm just like, no, there's no coachable moment, and I'm only gonna point out like it's not actually a bad thing to just be covering Sheik like that, especially if you're safe. That's just all I guess I want to say about that. That's another good game plan thing. Like if you can throw out a bear like that, if she falls into it, she dies. If it doesn't hit, then you don't get punished for it, right? That's what something we should always be on the lookout for is reversals. And you honestly haven't been reversal, I don't think, that much. Compared to, I've seen a lot of matches like throughout my coachings, and all it is reversals sometimes. Let's see. So how does that down air work? So we're gonna go back to here, and we just jump.
I just kind of jump into it. I think, like, okay, I stopped doing this recently. I know I don't do it anymore, but like, I do it like I could probably do this a better way, but all I do is really like instead of like trying to back air them from the inside from center stage, I do now when I do this now I turn around and I try to back air them from the outside of the stage, and I just send them to the other side. I don't know how useful that is, but it's just something I have a really bad habit, but it's something I do a lot when they're coming down. And I'm just trying to I have a feeling they're gonna like a Falco's gonna down air or Sheik's gonna down air or nair.
You just jump into it sometimes by accident.
Yeah, but like now that I try to go around them and bear them from the other side so they get sent to the other side of the stage, but this is from before.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
And what I think you should actually do in addition to what you're saying is use the platform like a roof. Like Sheik's coming down, she's in rain. You don't have to jump here. I know you want to maybe like come up and up air, but as you're saying, it's much more safe to come around this way and back here.
Yeah.
You can see my mouse, right?
No, but I don't.
Shit. No, that's.
I can't see. I don't know why.
Maybe I can enable that real quick. That'll add a lot because I usually like to
draw some lines.
Yeah, I wish I had a program that did that. If anybody knows about that sort of thing,
I have no idea.
I love that.
I guess the easiest way is just to take a quick screenshot and.
So yeah, basically I'm just hovering around the platform. You could also tune into stream, and that's where my mouse.
Oh, you're right. Actually, I should do that.
I don't think it's visible there. I'm just hovering around the platform. You could also tune into stream. Are you kidding me? No, it's here. It's here. We're here. Cool. Okay. So, anyway, so your idea is to back air around here. Your original idea, and where you got punished, is you were trying to up air. My idea was just next time. You don't have to complicate things at all. You can just let her come to this platform, and then you can up air her or come up and grab her if she tries to shield. But yeah, I'd say we get punished here. No biggie, because you just kind of hit him with the softest bear known to man. After he goes to center, he doesn't fall up on the platform at all. He just whatever.
Yeah, I don't know who this person plays. I'll be honest, because they were playing 3 characters in this set against me. But this was the only set with Sheik that I could find that was close, or where I was actually trying.
Well, if you are losing, then there's always something to improve on, correct?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So there's always going to be something we
lucky
in there. Yeah, lucky, but then kills.
Lucky. Himself. Yeah, lucky again for me.
Super interesting. I think I want to point out why this works. Let's see, because we did. What Sheik's essentially doing here is she should be crouch canceling, but if she's ever trying to challenge your up tilt like this, like she is right now, it's pretty good to do what you're doing, to keep putting hitboxes out there, because she's just I think sometimes we just try to mash an aerial out or something.
Yeah.
When she can't do that, so she takes a lot of extra percent there. That wasn't really necessary.
Yeah,
So.
one thing I do now is like, especially when she's under on top of the platform, I just up tilt under them, and a lot of them won't just run into it. It's great.
Yeah, that is something I do too. As a Sheik, under platforms, I'll shark people with up tilts. And
Yeah.
that is a viable strategy with spacies as well. Of course, it maybe even better.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that, just because Sheik's up tilt reaches the platform. But,
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just so curious about from here though. I think that what I wanted to, final thing about that, where she took 24% there, is make sure that's part of your game plan too. If you ever feel like the Sheik's just trying to like overpower you or scrap with you, like you win that 100% of the time. Do what you just did, up tilt, shine, into a follow up. I think that was very good. That's all. I just, this is so weird.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah, I just want to say this is a weird set. It's a very weird game. But
yeah, you go in, you don't respect the fair, I guess, and you get hit off stage. I don't want to just say you got hit by this. I also want to point out why you get hit by something, right?
Yeah.
That might help us find an answer on what to do. Because it looks like you're refreshing invincibility, and she's ready to challenge your ledge dash with like the nair and the F tilt, and then we can see that you're on stage. So why not throw out a safe fair and it hits from you trying to jump in and probably nair, right?
Yeah, I probably wasn't paying attention to what he was doing, most likely.
You weren't, but I am hyper analyzing this man.
No, I feel like in the moment is when I'm like, I don't think I was watching them, most likely.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in terms of my game plan, I'm mostly just doing stuff at right. Like I was like, oh, this seems right, and then I just get punished for it because I feel again like I'm not really doing it with anything concrete. But
But now, after going through some stuff, I think you have some good ideas, some bad ones, and you write down the good ones. We go with those and you build on them. Did you have you been taking notes or anything?
Yeah. I have
cool.
A sheet open.
We'll go over it afterwards. He fucking kills himself. You homie stock him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's very weird set.
And he homie stocks you back.
Again, it's very weird. I think we know this person because they're the only other people who like play dubs. With like when Run Rights chat, they would play. They'd be like, oh, dubs.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's one of my things. Play dubs.
That's funny. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I feel like I just couldn't short hop at this time. Like I would just shine and then just full hop because I was trying to short hop and I messed it up royally.
Sure, I'm just gonna watch this, and then I'm gonna watch it one more time, and then we'll probably be done with game review. I'm just because you're saying a lot. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what to do in this situation. You're saying a lot of I don't knows, especially at this stock. So let's figure it out. So he just completely kicks your ass. Let's see how that happens. So he comes down with invincibility. You kind of try and mix him up with your movement.
Yeah, I gotta stop shining there. Well, at least with Sheik, because I know, I remember seeing this when I was playing Sheik, was that like, oh, if a fox is gonna try running shine you, you can jump into the shine, be able to act first, and then grab him. So it's probably not that effective at all.
I guess that's true. That's also not something I ever go for, ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it's too risky.
Yeah, that's true.
But, let's see. Because I just had a question for you real quick. Let's see. Watch this. So, he nairs your shield, you shield it, you shine him out of your shield. Did you know he was going to grab, or did you react?
No, I think I just guessed. I think I was just like, oh, I'll just kind of, back off, see what they do, and then they just happen to, yeah.
Okay. So, you reacted with a grab. Very good. That's something you should be doing a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, this is from here. It's just you're in a disadvantage and you die. But I don't know. We can talk about this too. You come back, so clearly there's something to talk about there. So I'll just quickly go over it. SDI out on the F tilt.
Yeah, again, I kind of did not hold my shine stall long enough.
He gets hit by the up B. What do you do after it? Cover it with a bear. He's too fast with his tech. You shine them? Good. Okay. That shine was very good then. Cover yourself with shine sometimes. That's
Yeah.
absolutely part of the game plan as Fox. Let's see. He dash attacks, grabs you. And I don't think there's much else to say except,
Yeah.
I think I did say don't DI out off the down throw, but if you're at high percent, I don't know if you know this, that she can down smash you or
Smash.
F tilt you. Okay, so you already know that? Cool.
Wait, like if she connects the down throw down smash on like DI out.
DI in.
Wouldn't I get down smashed by DI in too?
That's what I'm saying is you want to DI out here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No
Yeah.
worries.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We both know she could do that. Like
Yeah.
the down throw, down smash, or an F tilt. Good.
Yeah.
And then, I can see
Yeah.
you just did not really think too much about that last part of the style.
Yeah.
Maybe due to panic, maybe due to fuck this shit. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm a quitter. I always quit out. I don't like watching myself die.
Bro, have you seen my streams?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. Anyway.
I think, guys, like that's why I don't like taking Sheik to Battlefield anymore, because like I can't go for the angles that I like to do, because I feel like I'm pretty good at my angles to ledge, but like on Battlefield I feel like they're just way too hard.
Absolutely. You have a good point there. In fact, I would say I'm against Foxes, start against Dreamland most of the time.
Yeah. I started watching like Smash VODs, and then like when someone's like, "Oh, Battlefield is," I kind of agreed after they pointed it out to me, and I watch every top player sets. Like, they're always starting Dreamland. I'm like, what have I been doing to myself?
Yeah, you don't.
It's like Sheik's like, Sheik's like the Sheik at Gommel too. It's like, "Oh, you want to start Battlefield?" I'm like, no way, not happening.
Okay, so we came into this VOD series or VOD review. Kind of asking ourselves, what's our game plan as Fox? Do you feel like you have a better understanding?
Yeah, I think like just the spots like I was in, like I guess the up and like like when I'm above or below, I think I didn't really have an idea. But if I haven't, like I think I now have some ideas about what I could do. Did
you like the roof idea, where like use the
just like use the platform,
that can be used for needles too.
Yeah, just for like anything. Yeah, just like to punish them after. I know there's a couple others. Like the thing is, I feel like especially when I talked to Kubi about this, I think he was always like, I was thinking about like very little minute things, and he's like, just worry about the big picture stuff for now. Like when you get better, then you can focus on like things like I remember Zuppy and Fiction talking about like Sheik teching on platform. It's like, don't worry about that right now. You'll figure that out later.
Yeah, figure out your general game plan, and I think today we kind of, found some issues with it, and then we also found some good things with it too. Honestly, I felt there was more good than bad, but you kind of just got out punished. So what I would suggest for you is find a Sheik of your level or lower and have some fun with that. Kind of I would keep your punish game in mind.
My punish game is awful. It's still bad now, but now that I'm switching to keyboard, I'm taking them again.
Right. My point is, one sec. My point is that you're gonna need to, like, Fox's punish scheme isn't like a flow chart all the time against Sheik. Like, sure, there's parts of it, but I think a lot of it is covering her disadvantages and like really calling her out in some cases. Yeah. So if you can kind of practice that, you're gonna become a better Fox against Sheik very quickly. I think in terms of our game plan. I kind of pointed out 2, maybe more points where you could back off or crouch cancel, like instead of just kind of running in with that blind aggression. Think about that. Are you being blindly aggressive? I think that's a note to take away too, or just have in your head, like, am I thinking about being aggressive or am I being blind about it, where you're not really going with the plan, you're just kind of going with it. And then we saw, like, Temple got a bunch of like percent with like needles and a random bear. Like, it was so random, but it's because you were just kind of jumping into it. What other or I'll just end the session with this kind of note. What was one takeaway you had from our hyperanalyzation today?
I don't know. I think like the main thing was just like being able to, like you said, like just like being able to punish what she's doing just better.
because it's like, I can't, again, like the flow chart, because I feel like even now, well, especially now with Slippy, that like if I drill a Sheik, like 90% of the time I'm getting grabbed. Like I really have to be careful of like, I can't just downer anymore. It has to be downer with like a drift adjustment, and then what comes after.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like, yeah, I can't just like, I mean, obviously I'll have to practice still, but like it's after, it's still more. There's more layers than just being like, oh, I did an knuckle punch 10 times in a row, but the Sheik's not gonna give me that for free.
That's good to keep in your mind. So the takeaway today is like, you could really work on putting Sheik at a disadvantage and punishing her more based on that. And there were definitely that was the thing. It's like there was definitely a lot of spots in this VOD I'm seeing, where she could have been punished and she just wasn't. But that's
the amount of times I shined her and then not convert off it is crazy. I just shined and full top. That was fine.
I wouldn't beat yourself up about it because sometimes like you can't react to it. Like you're just like so unsure that like you got the shine, and if you're not getting killed for it, then great. That's great.
Yeah.
You never want to get reversal, but I guess I'm just happy you have a couple things to take away from that. I myself am like, did I even fucking help? But I that's why I'm here too, is to kind of get better or coaching people. So thanks for your time, Count.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have
as
any
well,
other questions or anything?
I think what she, I don't know. I think for most of the time,
For my like just getting better. That's why I haven't really done any coaching at all. Is because I was like, I feel like is always my technical side that always could use way more work before I really did the neutral stuff. But no, still, I think it was really helpful just to see like a few more things, like because of course, like I said, I had Neeks review that tempo set, so just seeing it from a Sheik's perspective, though, a few different things was nice.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I could help. And again, have a great night. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, that was lit. I